So welcome back to FosterRevolution. I wanted to share with you what our team got to witness yesterday in Birmingham. As you know, we have been profiling children in foster care for many years, telling their stories in the hopes of helping them find a forever family. I believe that every child deserves a forever family. Yesterday was a hard day. Usually when we do these, I have found that there's one of two emotions that come out of it. I either become extremely motivated to continue to do what I do, or I'll leave there with just a sense of heartbreak and depression. And yesterday was a day of heartbreak and depression because I'm looking at these children, I'm looking in their eyes, and so many of them have no hope. And when you see a child with no hope in their eyes, that's a hard place to be. And when you want to be the one to tell them, you know what, I'm working to find you a family, you want to be the one upbeat and encouraging, and you wonder, is this a task more than just a mere man can accomplish? So I pray a lot about this. I pray a lot about these kids. The kids yesterday that we interviewed ranged in age from 9 to 17. The one thing that I noticed was the biggest difference were the children that were in true traditional foster families, that were loving, nurturing environments. Some of these children were in group home settings that were great nurturing environments for them. But out of the 12 young people that we talked to yesterday, 6 of the 12 were in facilities. Now let me paint the picture of what a facility means for a child in foster care. A facility is treating these kids just like a prisoner. They are in jumpsuits, they're in slides. Yesterday was probably one of the first days that these young people we got to interview had a chance to wear just normal street clothes in a long time. They are very conditioned like prisoners. Just this one little boy that was 12 that was sitting there talking to me, he didn't respond like a normal 12-year-old. Most 12-year-olds are using their hands and they're animated and they're laughing and they're smiling. And this little boy was so conditioned to sit there and be still and not move. It was heartbreaking, and it was an eye-opening moment. We know that we're doing more with Davidson Farms. We know that that's the best way to run a group home setting in the state, to provide loving, nurturing family environment, and we're doing that. We know now from an organization standpoint, we've got to do more, because what is being done in the facilities that these kids are growing up in, no child should ever grow up in a facility. And why are we surprised then when our kids in foster care, between 75 and 80% end up in prison? We are training them to be prisoners when we place them in facilities, and that's how they grow up. The government should not be raising children, and they are. So this is a plea today for more foster families. We need people who will open their hearts, who will open their homes, and become a foster parent. We've made the process so easy for you. If you go to kidstolove.org, right there on our homepage, you're going to see a heart that says request more information. Just click the heart and you can fill out the form. It's not going to cost you anything. We're not going to bug you. We're not going to put you on an email list. What that will do is that will send your request straight to state DHR. And then they will work on connecting you with a social worker in the county where you live. So this is not just a Huntsville-Madison thing. This is not even an Alabama thing. Wherever you see this, go to our website. We will connect you with the authorities in your area that can start this process. It will give you frequently asked questions and things that you need to know as you even begin to consider this foster care journey. So I just encourage you to go request the information. Use our organization as resources. We're more than happy to do guide and direct. We are now already starting to fill up for GPS, a foster parenting training class that will start at the Kids to Love Center here in Madison in January. We would love to have you signed up and on board. And stay tuned to our social media channels and to our website over the next several weeks so you can have a chance to meet these amazing kids. Every kid is an opportunity just waiting to happen, and what they need is one caring adult that will always be there for them and never give up. And with all the losses they've had in their life, they deserve a chance for hope and love. We hope that you will pray about being part of this foster revolution for our kids.